you ever wondered whether you prefer being needed or being loved? This is a question that touches the core of our relationships and self-worth. Many people confuse the two, but they are actually quite different. In this video, we'll explore the subtle yet powerful differences between being needed and being loved, and why understanding this can change the way you view yourself and your connections with others. Let's begin by unpacking what these terms really mean, and why they matter so much in our daily lives. Being needed often means that someone relies on you for support, help, or guidance. It can feel empowering to know that others depend on you, whether it's at work, in friendships, or within your family. However, this sense of importance can sometimes blur the lines between genuine connection and obligation. When you are needed, your value may be tied to what you can provide rather than who you are. This distinction is crucial as it shapes the dynamics of many relationships, sometimes without us even realizing it. Being loved, on the other hand, is about acceptance and appreciation for who you are, not just what you do. Love is unconditional and doesn't depend on your usefulness. When someone loves you, they cherish your presence, your personality, and your essence. This kind of connection brings a sense of security and belonging that goes beyond roles or responsibilities. Understanding the difference between being loved and being needed can help you recognize the true nature of your relationship. Many of us are drawn to being needed because it gives us a sense of purpose. When others rely on us, we feel important and valued. This can be especially true in roles like parenting, caregiving, or leadership. However, the desire to be needed can sometimes mask deeper insecurities or fears of being unworthy of love. It's important to reflect on whether your actions are motivated by genuine care or by a need to feel indispensable. Being loved provides comfort and reassurance. It allows us to be vulnerable, knowing that we are accepted just as we are. This kind of love is not conditional on our achievements or usefulness. It's about being seen and valued for our true selves. When we experience this, it can lead to greater self-esteem and emotional stability. It's a powerful force that nurtures growth and well-being. Our early experiences often shape whether we seek to be needed or loved. For some, childhood was filled with expectations to help or take care of others, leading to a lifelong pattern of seeking validation through usefulness. Others may have experienced unconditional love, making them more comfortable with simply being themselves. Recognizing these patterns can help us understand our own motivations and make healthier choices in relationships. Sometimes the desire to be needed can lead to codependent relationships. In these situations, one person's sense of worth is tied to being indispensable, while the other becomes overly reliant. This dynamic can be unhealthy as it prevents both individuals from growing independently. Recognizing the signs of codependency is the first step toward building more balanced and fulfilling connections. Healthiest relationships strike a balance between being needed and being loved. It's natural to want to help and support those we care about, but it's equally important to feel valued for who we are. When both partners can give and receive love without feeling obligated, the relationship becomes a source of strength and joy. Striving for this balance can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections. It's easy to fall into the trap of measuring our worth by how much we do for others, but true self-worth comes from within, not from external validation. Learning to value yourself for who you are, rather than what you provide, is a crucial step toward healthier relationships. This shift in mindset can help you attract people who love you for your authentic self. Sometimes, we don't realize we're stuck in a cycle of seeking to be needed. This can show up as always saying yes, neglecting your own needs, or feeling anxious when you're not helping someone. By becoming aware of these patterns, you can start to make conscious choices that prioritize your well-being and foster more genuine connections. Allowing yourself to be loved requires vulnerability. It means letting others see your true self, flaws and all. While this can be scary, it's also the foundation of deep and lasting relationships. Embracing vulnerability opens the door to authentic love and acceptance, helping you build connections that are based on trust and mutual respect. One of the best ways to move from being needed to being loved is by setting healthy boundaries. This means knowing your limits and communicating them clearly. Boundaries protect your energy and ensure that your relationships are based on mutual respect, not obligation. When you set boundaries, you create space for love to flourish without the pressure of always having to be useful. It's common to feel guilty when you stop putting others' needs before your own, but letting go of this guilt is essential for your well-being. Remember, you deserve to be loved for who you are, not just for what you do. By releasing guilt, you make room for healthier, more balanced relationships where love can thrive. Self-love is the foundation of all healthy relationships. When you appreciate and care for yourself, you set the standard for how others should treat you. This doesn't mean being selfish, it means recognizing your own worth and honoring your needs. Practicing self-love helps you attract people who value you for your true self, not just your usefulness. In the end, the choice between being needed and being loved is deeply personal. Both have their place, but true fulfillment comes from relationships where you are valued for who you are, not just what you do. By understanding the psychology behind these needs, you can build stronger, more authentic connections. Remember, you are worthy of love simply because you exist. Choose love for yourself and for others.